Hey everybody!
Welcome to another episode of Trenny and C. We've got an unboxing for you today,
That's
as
right.
you can see. We got the Arran Malt, 14 years old.
That's right. So we picked this one up because this was Roy Aqvavitae's Whiskey of the Year. And we thought, hey, if that's somebody else's Whiskey of the Year, it must be pretty good, especially considering that Roy is very well respected in the whiskey community.
Absolutely, we respect him.
He's got a growing channel. So, yeah, I mean, he's got probably one of the most viewed live streams.
Yeah, the live stream.
Every time he goes live, he's got like 150 plus, almost 200 people watching. And his channel has grown tremendously, and the guy's tried some great whiskey, and he's chosen this as the Whiskey of the Year. Enough for me. I'm sold. I'm buying it.
Yeah, let's try it.
So here we go. The Arran Malt, obviously from the Isle of Arran.
Arran, yeah.
14 years old, non-chill filtered, natural color, and 46%.
Do you know what's interesting about this?
What?
Is, you know when you open a bottle of whiskey and it says, like, established 1782?
Right.
And it's like they're all trying to be the oldest Scotch you could possibly be.
Right.
This one was established in 1995.
There you go.
That's kind of cool. That actually is a little bit of respect right
It's
there.
cool that they're not trying to hide their youthfulness.
Yeah, like, because some distillers are like, you know, well, actually, my great-great-great-great-great-grandpa owned the land that this distillery was built on. Like,
That might just be because they're allowed to lie in the bourbon world.
Yeah.
They can just say whatever the hell they want. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah.
Oh, good pop. Okay, cool looking box, I think. Like
So the purple with
the
gold
purple
trim.
and the 14 years old, and I mean it's got. There's a lot of hits on this one. We got the 14 years old.
Mm-hmm.
It's natural color.
Mhm.
It's non-chill filtered. 46% alcohol, and it's not crazily expensive, and it's actually relatively available. Like you can find this one, which is nice. Oh, and it even comes with a little book. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's got a bunch of their pictures of their other product,
Oh,
their
yeah.
product line,
Yeah,
basically.
right. Cool.
It's the only distillery on the Isle of Arran.
Wow. Cool.
Which, I guess that's an opportunity.
Again, with these natural
Let's
colors,
leave this off.
I really love it when the color is quite light like this.
A little bit lighter,
Because
yeah.
it's always a it's like it tricks you into thinking that it's going to be a light spirit, but it's rarely the case.
Yeah, in color, you can't judge a whiskey by its color.
No, completely. I mean, there's times where it's like, okay, it's definitely like a sherry influenced one or whatever. Okay.
I jumped right into the nose, I'm sorry.
Ooh,
I like that already.
very fruity right off the bat.
Yeah, it's a big, bold fruit notes, but also a little bit salty. And
A little bit salty, but there's definite fruit, like ripe, like dripping ripe fruit.
yeah, and zesty though. Like there's a bit of a lemon zest to
It's
it.
almost like a blueberry lemon kind of thing going on. I think this nose is going to take some time to open
Well,
up.
it's 14 years old.
Yeah.
And you know, we've had it at room temperature for a bit here, but you know, warming it up never hurts. Get the hands on the glass.
No,
there
and
a
then
little bit.
coating the edges of the glasses so kind of it clings to it and the alcohol evaporates a little bit and you get the true essence of what's in the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
The nose
Mm.
is really nice, but it's quite mild. I'm finding right away. Maybe it's just my nose right now, but
It's not like a rich one.
no,
It's more of that mild. It's because it's a little bit fruity and citrusy to me. It's not like a big, bold, rich like dark chars and sherry.
Yeah,
and
like really
smoky
malty and all that.
and heavy. Like it's more of a lighter one.
Yeah, and actually, I think maybe because it's just been opened, it's a little closed.
Yeah, it
this
could be a
point.
little closed off.
Might need
But
a
maybe we
little
should
bit of time.
sip it and then get back to the nose.
Sure.
I'm
The
pleased
nose
with the nose
is
though.
opening up.
I'm pleased with the nose though.
There's like a...
Like its flavor profile I like.
Yeah, it is quite nice. It's lots of fruit, I'm finding.
Okay.
Almost a little bit of that, like new toy plastic thing, a little bit.
Okay. Let me see if I can find that.
Well, there's no big like peppers
you know what there is
or
though?
smokes or anything.
There is a tea thing going on.
Yeah, totally, like an Earl Grey kind of tea. Yeah.
There's a little bit of a tea thing going on for sure.
I think I got called out in a video recently because I said like darling jing tea, and I don't think that's how you say it. It's like
well, the person corrected
jing,
you.
or, I can't.
The person corrected you, but you could see when you said it, I was like, no, I don't know.
But you know, darling jing tea, whatever, however you
It's
say
like,
it.
I think it's blah blah blah.
It's probably something really easy, like how some people can't say crayon. They're like crayon. Like I just can't say darling jing.
I don't know. I don't even know what it is.
Anyways.
Okay, let's taste it. Come on.
But you're right, tea.
Yeah. Okay.
Tea. Yeah.
Taste it. Whoa.
Whoa.
Sizzle.
There's the flavor.
But there's a sizzle. Like instantly, it was like.
It's big and bold.
I felt it kind of like tingling my tongue. It was tingly.
Yeah.
It's like Pop Rocks.
This
This is the Pop Rocks of whiskey.
It's kind of like grape pop rocks.
Right. Okay, but
it
in
is-
all seriousness,
It is quite fruity though. Like the little bit of the ripe fruits that you get on the nose are really bold and big on the flavor. Like it's not hiding on the flavor, that's for sure.
there's a slightly the aftertaste has a tiny bit of like a perfumey kind of thing going on.
A little soapy
That's
at the end.
That's a bit of a pultney kind of a
A little
characteristic too.
pultness, yeah.
And you know what? We're talking about an isle. We're talking about an island here.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get that kind of wind-worn, ocean salty, ocean spray, if you will.
Ocean spray, for sure.
It has that. It has that oceany feel because there is a bit of a saltiness to it.
That tea thing is on the finish as well. Like the actual flavor of tea. But
I know what you mean.
But it dries out kind of like when you drink a tea as well.
Yeah. No,
It's like there's
it matches
tannins
that.
in it, you know? It's a decent amount of wood and oak influence in there without it being like overbearing. Like the wood
It's
sugars
true.
are there.
I hadn't even taken my mind there yet to
the wood, to the oak.
wood.
Yeah.
Like you almost need to glance at a flavor wheel when you're doing these first things because then you can like all of a sudden you go, oh yeah, there's woods or there's nuts or there's there's these things and that you kind of don't even sometimes get them
Chocolates
until you're
or malts or like-
reminded of it and you're like, oh yeah, there's there's a this to it or like you said, soapy.
Yeah,
Soapy's
and I get
one of
a bit
those
of
things that
soapiness.
it can be hard to like pull out until you see it and then you're like, oh, that's what that is.
Yeah, exactly. So I think Aqvavitae, Roy. Good choice for sure. Again, a lot of these bottles, as soon as you crack them, they need a bit of time to open up, especially these older ones.
Yeah.
But I know that we're gonna like this one.
I already like it.
Yeah, for sure. And we've tried the Arran Malt before, the Amarone cask, and it was a little underwhelming, I think.
I didn't love it.
Where this is hitting on way more of the cylinders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, this is fun.
Cool.
Cheersy.
All right. Cheers. Thanks for joining us. Again, we're Trenny and C. Click like, subscribe.
Buy a shirt.
Let's get this shit viral.
Let's get it viral.
Why
Maybe
not?
not this video, but
Just one of them. Who cares?
something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trenny and C, drinking whiskey, describing all the flavors for you and me. Irish, Scotch, bourbon and rye. If they like a bottle, they'll tell you why. Subscribe on YouTube.